butterflies in my tummy and I was just starstruck.
When I was chosen, it was just the 2 primary 7s went into the 1 class. The names were marked up on the blackboard, and every time my name was called out, you got a mark against your name. Yeah, I sort of thought, oh, I've got the most votes. I'm the queen.
Well, I didn't think I would be anything big. I just maybe thought I'd be a bower girl because I was quite tall. And then it was me and my best pal at the time was Kerry, and she was my chief lady. Right. So it was quite good because both of us were the queen and the chief lady.
I was really shocked. I didn't know what to think, and I was like, okay. And then I was looking at my friend Carla, and she was like smiling and everything and going, well done, well done. And then they went, and the chief lady is Carla Hogarth. And then I was like, oh, well done, Carla. And we were all excited because me and Carla, when we were like younger, we'd always said that one of us could be the queen and one of us could be the chief ladies. Oh, it would be so good. And it actually happened, and it was really cool.
Well, my mum's legs went to jelly when she found out. My dad was just like shocked, and my brother was like okay with it.
I remember phoning my mum, and she made my wee brother answer the phone, and he was only young at the time, and he answered the phone and he actually hung up. And my mum just ran out into the street and she was like looking for somebody to tell, and there was nobody there to tell.
I think they maybe let me phone my mum, but I can't even really remember. But I can just remember afterwards when we went home, the house phone just like rang constantly.
Well, she picked up the phone, and then I was like, hello, and she was like, oh, hello, and then I was like, oh, I got picked for the Fair Queen. And she was like, you're kidding? And then my Auntie Anne was on the other phone because I was phoning her house, and then I could hear my Auntie Anne like crying on the other end. And I got told that she was in her work, my Auntie Anne, and then it's like see through all the walls and that, so they all came rushing into her, what's wrong, and then she's like breaking down, my niece got picked as the Fair Queen. Oh, it's funny.
My dress was like a fairy tale theme for the fair day, and it had like lace, modern lace down it with like slight silver around it, like swirly, and then it had like a silver lace coming round, and then it had like a little pattern thing there of diamantes, and then down it had like the sparkly material with the lace cut out on it.
My dress was lace, possibly old-fashioned lace, long sleeves, and I can remember the sleeves they had a zip, so they were really close-fitting, and it was scalloped at the bottom, trimmed with lace and round the neck, round the cuffs, and it had a V, the waist was, and it was all weighted down. And it was really special. I got it made at Jenner's in Edinburgh, which was quite posh then.
I loved my dress. I've still got them. They're all in bags and everything, so that they never get dirty or that.
We went up to Manders in Glasgow, and we got like all the material we needed, and then we're all looking at little beads for them. And I was like, oh my gosh, I like that. I liked every bead that there was, but we could only pick some, and there was little gold ones, and we used some really sparkly ones, and I really liked that because I love sparkles. And we got little ribbon to make daisies, so those daisies could sit in the back of my dress, because daisies are my favourite flower.
The person who was crowning me, Elizabeth Rayburn, she taught us how to walk elegantly.
I can always remember Miss Livingston told us you were representing your school, your family, your town, so everybody was looking at you, so you had to be, and you had to wave properly.
Maybe getting crowned, probably. Yeah, probably getting crowned.
I suppose, thinking back, that would be mine as well. Yeah. I was crowned by Mrs. Renton. Her husband was the borough surveyor. It was just a very special moment, and you knew everybody was looking at you, didn't you?
Just sitting on top of the stage and just like looking out and just thinking all the people are here to see everyone, like all of us, get like and me get crowned, and it was really special. That's like something I'll always remember.
When you walk up onto the stage and then you turn round to sit on the throne, and that's when you actually see how many folk are actually in the park.
The first year that the big presentees started, it was the black and white minstrels from the Grange School.
Yeah.
That was the start of the presentees as they are now.
It was good for this year for us, for the presentees. It was quite a special moment when we all started dancing. I couldn't really spin around. I was intending to just walk around standing, but I couldn't do that because of the cloak.
It was a 28 feet cake. It was actually taller than my house, and it had 3,000 lights in it. I think it took my dad about a week to put all the individual lights on, and I had all the queens' names round it, all the way around it for all 100 queens, and then obviously my name was right at the top.
The theme that year was, I think it was actually Lambeth Walk. But so it was a kind of like London theme, so it was Tower Bridge that went across the road.
Well, that was my arch. I think it was just tubular scaffolding, and my dad and all the other men went into the woods and got greenery, and we made paper flowers. A lot simpler than what it is nowadays.
It was the main bit of Buckingham Palace, and we could actually stand on the balcony, which was really cool. Every year they get gold and silver from everyone in the community, and they'll put them in these envelopes, and they go and they get made for bracelets. And I got a bracelet, and it's got Queen Nicole 2012 on it.
This is actually what I got from the community of the ponies.
And that's
It was a gold with a blue sapphire because Dean Burns blue.
Oh, what a nice idea. Well, that was what I got. But Mrs. Renton, who crowned me, and I watched, that was from, it was the town council at the time.
You've got to keep them as memories. You've got to show your own kids and your grandkids that when you get older. Then they'll probably like them. It'll probably be totally different by the time that I've got kids and grandkids. But I can show them and say, this is what it was like when I was the queen. This, see what the difference is when they're in it. Everybody, like, obviously everybody else has gala days, and they all still to this day they'll make fun of me like, oh, it's just a gala day. I'm like, it's not, you didn't understand, it's not.
I think everybody is so passionate about it. We all love it so much that, and it isn't, although it is just one day,
exactly.
It's it is kind of January.
Well,
just for then on, it's
for the day you get picked, really.
It's a way of life.
Oh, definitely it is.
I just hope Bo'ness is always able to put on a show, you could say, like that.
Yeah.
And people never lose their enthusiasm.
Yeah, and don't stop it.
Well, that's what I had said in my wee story this year, is that there's 2 times a year, before the fair and after the fair.
That's true, it is.
And everybody keeps saying that. Oh, that's so true.
That's so true. It definitely is.
I just hope it still goes on. So if I move away and then I come back, it'll still be here.